What if the secret to getting rich wasn't about finding the next big thing? What if it was about buying the last thing anyone wanted? In the high-stakes world of investing, most are sprinters, chasing fast gains and fleeting trends. But there is a phantom of the industry who has built a legendary fortune by standing still. He doesn't appear on television. He rarely gives interviews. His masterwork, a book titled Margin of Safety, sells for thousands of dollars on the second-hand market, passed around like a forbidden text. His name is Seth Klarman, and he is the undisputed king of an investment philosophy that is both radically simple and incredibly difficult. Never lose money. This is the story of the ultimate financial survivalist, and how his obsession with risk became his greatest weapon. From a quiet office in Boston, Seth Klarman's firm, the Baupost Group, has become one of the most successful hedge funds in history. For decades, they have delivered spectacular returns, with a fraction of the risk of their peers. Their strategy isn't based on complex algorithms or bold predictions about the future. It's based on a single, powerful principle that Klarman learned from his mentor, the father of value investing, Benjamin Graham. He called it the margin of safety. Imagine you're building a bridge. If you calculate that the bridge needs to hold 10,000 pounds, you don't build it to hold 10,000 pounds. Klarman applied this engineering principle to finance. He believed you should only buy an asset when its market price was so ridiculously cheap compared to its real underlying worth that it created its own cushion. He wasn't just looking for a 10% discount. He was looking for a 50% off, everything must go fire sale. This leads to the core of the Klarman philosophy: risk-first investing. While the rest of Wall Street asks, how much can I make? Klarman and his team ask a different question: how much can I lose? This simple inversion changes everything. It forces you to look for the flaws, to study the worst-case scenarios, to obsess over the downside. Profit, in Klarman's world, is simply the byproduct of successfully avoiding loss. This philosophy requires an almost inhuman level of patience. The Baupost Group is famous for holding huge amounts of cash, sometimes for years, waiting for the perfect opportunity. While others felt the fear of missing out, Klarman embraced the joy of not participating. He knew that the market would eventually serve up the opportunities he was looking for, because markets aren't driven by logic. They are driven by fear and greed. And when fear takes over, when panic hits the street and investors sell indiscriminately, that's when Klarman goes shopping. Seth Klarman's strategy isn't glamorous. It's the slow, steady, disciplined path. It's about ignoring the crowd, doing your own homework, and having the courage to act when everyone else is paralyzed by fear. He teaches us that investing isn't about being a genius who can predict the future. It's about being a realist who can accurately assess the present. It's about having the humility to know what you don't know, and the discipline to only play the games you know you can win. His is a timeless lesson in a world obsessed with the now. The best offense is a good defense, and the surest path to long-term victory is to first ensure you can survive the battle. This journey into the minds of the world's greatest financial thinkers is your margin of safety. If you want to continue building your intellectual toolkit and master the frameworks that protect and grow wealth, subscribe to our channel now. Don't miss the insights that could define your financial future. In the end, Seth Klarman's success isn't measured in quick profits or bold calls. It's measured in decades of consistency. It's the quiet compounding of capital, protected from the storms of the market. He reminds us that you don't have to catch every wave to reach your destination. You just have to make sure your ship never sinks.